Hi everybody, today we are going to be making a circular curved shield, something like Captain America's shield, or something like a Greek hoplite shield. So with that said, let's hop right into the video. Hey Rocketeers, first thing you need is a template to trace all the 40 triangle pieces onto cardboard so you could cut them out to make the shield. This template is 3D printed, it is 11 inches long, 3 inches wide from the top, and it goes up at a circular piece 3/8 inches from the middle. You could print this out with the file in the description with a local 3D printer you may have in your house or at your library. But with that said, let's hop right into this video. Now the first thing you have to do is find a piece of cardboard, a box or something, make it flat, and then trace all 40 or 20, it depends on how many layers you're doing. Captain America shield pieces. You need 20 pieces per layer, so we're doing a 2-layer shield. Have fun. Now that you have traced out all 40 or 20, however many you're doing, you have to cut them all out. Good luck. Now that you have all your pieces cut out, what you want to do is get a straight edge and press down and then pull up the side of the cardboard. That way you get the curve. You do this until you get pretty close to the top, maybe 1.5 inches below it, or 2 inches, something like that. So do that to all 40 pieces. Now that you've folded all of them, now what you want to do is glue them all together. The way I like doing this is I like gluing them into groups of 5. So you should have 8 groups of 5 towards the end, then you glue those groups of 5 to another group of 5, and you get a group of 10. And then you get those 10s, once you have 4 10s, and you glue 2 10s together, you get a shield, and you glue another 2 10s together, you get another shield layer. And then we will end up gluing those shield layers together. But let's start with this. Clamps are helpful to keep them in place while the glue is dry. There will always be a hole in the circle, so I decided to put a little plastic piece on to make the edges line up better and have them stay together better. Also, it's a lot more helpful when you go to glue it, the 2 layers together. So, do that. Hey Rocketeers, so today for me, same video for you guys, we're going to be putting these 2 layers together. Like so. We're going to be doing this with hot glue, and these things in the middle really help as they're a hard surface, and hot glue guns heat it up, so let's hop right into it. Okay, quickly. You will also like to have the same material on either side, that's way it's consistent and there's not a random glint on one of them. Okay, we have some clamps over here. Let me get some more. Let's make this the appropriate round height. What I'm going to do now, since it's already set in the center, go around the edges, one edge really at a time. So around 3, and then you will go and clamp it. Now continue this process all the way around until you are done. So as you see, they're together. Edges aren't always perfect because we're human and we are not machines. If we did everything perfect, that'd be a little scary. Also kind of cool though. Okay. Clamps are very useful for this project because it helps have the hot glue stay still more, if you know what I mean. Okay, now what we do is go around the edges with X-Acto knife or scissors. I would usually base it off the top one or the one that is more even. For me, it's looking like the top one is a little bit smaller somehow. The next one we have to do is put on the handles. Let's do that now. Now, if you look at the shield, you'd be like, how? How did this happen? How is it smooth-ish? It's still crinkly. The way you do this is you get brown paper. I like doing the top side first, and you wrap it all around. And what you do, you tape those edges in and you glue underneath it. So you have one side. And what you do for the other side, you get brown paper. Do it the same way as that, except you don't push it over. And you just glue it straight to the edges. And what you would do, you would get scissors, cut around the shield like that, and then you have pretty smooth edges. So that's how you do that. Now we can put on the handles. I said put on handles before. I lied. We put on brown paper first, then we put on handles. And then we put brown paper on the handles. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so let's start putting on the handles right now. Hey Wacky Tubers, so now we're going to do the handle part, which is 10 inches by 1.5 inches. It's from your hand to just a little below your elbow. So mine was 8.5 inches from, not including the handles, from like the gap between them. So the way you would center that on the shield is you get the shield's width. Mine was 23-inch shield. So if it's a 23-inch shield, half of it is 11.5. Mark that height and width. What else you want to do is you want to the measurement from your like hand to below your elbow, 8.5 for me. You split that in half, you get 4.25 for me, and then you put that on either side of the dot or cross you make in the center. That way your handles are centered and not uneven, because that's a little strange. After that, we're going to put supports on, so let's hop right into that. Also wrap them in brown paper. Wacky Tubers, so the supports, I did 0.75 inches. The ones that are going to be horizontal to the handle, like that, are going to be 5 inches in length, and once again 0.75 inches in width. You need 4 of those because they're going to go on each corner of the handle. A way you could story the handle on the brown paper, because the brown paper might come up a little bit. You poke a hole between the support and the handle, and then you stick a little hot glue in there and then press it down, and then if there's any excess hot glue that comes up, you wipe that. So to do vertical with the handle, what I did was 12 inches by 0.75 inches, and you will place that covering each support. So I'll show you that at the end. Wacky Tubers. Hey Wacky Tubers, I am done, and this handle is good because if I lift this up, it bends the actual shield. And if I lift this up, it bends the actual shield and it does not come up. And it's tight, so I have easy mobility of it. So, with that said, Wacky Tubers, that's the end of this video of making a circular shield that has a curved edge. See, curved. You could turn this into a Captain America shield, a Greek hoplite shield, or other shields. But With this said, I'll see you in the next one, Wacky T-Wolves, and bye-bye. Stay wacky.